Okay, so welcome to this tutorial where I'm going to show you how to design an A4 design sheet. First of all, you need to get yourself a piece of A4 plain paper, or you can, if you have a printer at home, you can download the A4 landscape grid sheet and print out a grid for use. So if you've got a printer at home and you can access the file, download it from Satchel, then you can print this out and use this sheet, and this sheet will help you with the layout of the design sheet. If you've got a piece of plain paper, I'm going to show you how to create some guidelines to help you lay out the information on the design sheet. So first of all, we're going to create a space for the information, the written information on the left hand side of the design sheet. If you have a look on the blog page, you'll see an example of the design sheet you're going to create. So what I'm going to first of all do is put my ruler. You need preferably a long ruler. You can use a short ruler if you wanted to, but a long ruler is preferable. So I'm going to put my ruler against the top edge, and I'm going to measure from 0, which sometimes isn't at the end of the ruler, 0 to 120 millimeters. I'm going to do the same at the bottom. Now 120 millimeters is obviously 12 centimeters. And then what I'm going to do is draw a very faint guideline from top to bottom. So I know that this is accurate. There's a mark at the top and a mark at the bottom. You must do the two marks before you draw the line, and draw a line all the way down the page. Okay, you can just about see that there. Now I'm going to press on a little bit harder with my pencil than I need to, so that you can see the guideline clearly. You only need to press on lightly, because you're going to erase the pencil afterwards. So the pencil lines will not be there at the end of this process. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this space into 5mm increments so that I can draw guidelines across the page at 5mm. Okay, so I'm going to put my ruler against the edge of the page there, and I'm going to mark off at 5mm increments. Now I'm left-handed, so I'm going to do this from top to bottom. You don't have to start at 0. See, I'm starting 21, and then 5mm. I'm just going to put a mark from left to right with my pencil every 5mm. So every 5 and every 10, all the way down the page. So it's really important that you're accurate when you're doing this. You need to hold the ruler against the edge of the page, close to the edge of the page. So I'm doing this quite quickly to show you, all the way down the page, all the way to the bottom. And then I'm going to do the same thing all the way down my drawn line down here, 5, 5, 5, all the way down. Be accurate. Only small little marks with your pencil, very lightly again. I'm probably pressing on a bit too hard, but I want you to see what I'm doing on the camera. 5mm all the way down the page. There we go. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw lines across the page from dot to dot, or from mark to mark, like so. Again, you need to press on really lightly. I can't stress that enough. You can see what I'm doing. All the way down the page, you need to press on lightly with your pencil, because you're going to write your notes and then you're going to erase the pencil lines. If you press on too hard with your pencil, then it'll be really difficult to erase the lines, and you'll make a little bit of a mess of your page. And presentation is important on these design sheets. So basically we're creating some kind of lined grid. Okay, we're not going to do vertical lines. We don't need any vertical lines. We just need lines that go all the way across the page, like so. Make sure you're accurate. Make sure you get the ruler in place before you draw the line. Make sure you put your hands firmly on the ruler, push down so it doesn't slip. There we go, almost there. Need to keep going until I get all the way to the bottom, and then you should have a really accurate set of guidelines to write your notes in with. So you can fast forward the video to where I start to add the notes. I'm nearly there, all the way down. Again, you press on lightly. I'm pressing on harder than I need to. You press on light with your pencil. You're going to erase these lines later. 2 left, 1 and 2. Okay, so I've got a really nice set of guidelines down the left hand side there